Thank you so much for joining us on KEXP. We are listener-powered radio at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at kexp.org, also on the free KEXP mobile apps. I'm Cheryl Waters, very excited to be here in the KEXP studios with Greet Death, a brand new album called Die in Love. I cannot wait to hear these songs live. Thank you so much for being here. You ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Greet Death live on KEXP.
The church is silent, puts the
You're listening to Greet Death live on KEXP.
I was waiting for it to come around the corner and I went and stuck out my phone to see who would try. Pull over, pick me up. I don't care if I die. Lately I feel this love and it has ruined my life. It's not so much a secret. It's got me burning in the moonlit sky. It's all the darkness into ether. It's killing me to stay alive. Traffic, take me somewhere I can be alone for a while. I can't remember when I had a genuine time. I had most of my friends ahead of me by a mile. Jealousy that I have makes me feel so juvenile. I wanna know what makes people hungry, or why they tire over midnight eyes. Spoke with a stranger and he sold me something. We all expire from a slow suicide. And when we go, we're erased by the tide. Like silhouettes, we return to the night. So pull me out, now they're closing away. Fading away on the idiot trail. Wish I could be like
Meowza. That is Greet Death live on KEXP, playing songs from their latest album, Die in Love.
Jonesy tells the tickets into. Stepping back, she lets the couple pass through. But before she can determine what the hell that problem was, the feeling's gone. Katie works collections all day, waiting patiently to make her escape. She could make the time to focus on the words for her new song, but waits too long. Feelings pass, people fade away. Friends change, problems stay the same. Jamie's on the dark side of town. Says you look the same but different somehow. But before you think to ask him what the hell he meant by that, it all goes black. Started losing his head. He's been drinking with the man on the stairs. Now he's trying to make a joke about how dying ain't so sad. No one laughs. Because once you're gone, you're never coming back. We're all dreamers chasing shadows round the track. So if you go, then will you be the sign for me? If it's you first, will you love me when you leave? Katie sings the chorus once more, gets the words down and then presses record. Now she's driving through the suburbs. Katie puts the demo on, sings along, singing leave a sign for me. Singing love you when you leave.
You're listening to Greet Death live on KEXP. That beautiful song, Love Me When You Leave, the last song on their new album, Die in Love. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy you played that today. Oh, yeah. Greet Death live on KEXP. A three guitar assault takes me to a happy place. Thank you for that. So incredible. Thank you. That was incredible today.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you.
just happy to be here.
Yeah.
I love the new album, Die in Love, and the band sounds fantastic. Is it true that you recorded for the first time as a five-piece?
Yeah, this is the first time that we've had the current lineup as part of the recording process. We've just been slowly adding members over the years. The McDonald's orders get more expensive.
Well, I understand that you recorded this record in your childhood basement, Harper, which is a place that you and Logan spent a lot of time growing up, probably have a lot of great memories there. There must have been just being in such a familiar place must have just been kind of a peaceful and relaxing time. What was it like? Did everybody come in?
Yeah, we I don't know if we'd like planned on doing that at first. We just kind of needed a place to record, and my family's living room has a really high ceiling, and we were like, well, that would probably sound good for like drums, so let's just try it. Because we just wanted to get it recorded and have Jackie, who was playing bass at the time, engineer it, and with some help from Seth here, who is on bass now. And yeah, I mean, it was really cozy. We all got in a circle like we are now, and you know, my parents were kind of coming and going at times and watching what was happening. But yeah, we just kind of played live like we're doing now and made the record.
Well, I'm sure they gave you a decent price on it, offset those McDonald's orders.
Yeah, they were fair. They were pretty fair.
Well, you said that you're pretty much a band of friends and that this record feels more about that than ever before. You also said you're having more fun than you've ever had making this record. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're all coming into our own here and learning how to be functional people, maybe. And I think with that, you know, our ceiling for happiness in the band, I think, is ever growing. And me and Harper and Jim and really all of us have been friends for such a long time. Like anytime we get together to tour, it's always a good time.
Well, as you say, you and Harper and some of you have been friends going way back to childhood, elementary school, I think, for you and Harper.
Yes.
And with friendship spanning so many years, I imagine you have formed really strong bonds and experienced a lot together. And it sounds like this new record, Die in Love, was written during a period of profound change and also loss. And yet it's your most hopeful and optimistic record and reminds us how important that human bonds are. Can you talk a little bit about what you were putting into these songs?
Yeah, I think for me personally, there's just like a lot of grief that I experienced between the last EP we made and this full length. And yeah, just, I don't know, kind of feeling like my head was above water for the first time in a while, but maybe not in a good way. Like, I think I was kind of maybe baptized or awakened by grief, and it sort of caused me to evaluate things in my life and decide what was important. And I don't know, I think I put a lot of that into the songs.
You opened with the song Country Girl, which is one of my favorite songs on the record. I actually played a few of my faves today. I love the whole album. But Harper, you said that that is your most autobiographical song you've ever written, and maybe when you were writing it, you didn't even know that. And you also directed the most amazing video for that looked like it was so much fun to make. Can you tell me about that song and the experience of making that incredible video?
Yeah, the song was kind of written over a series of years, and it was kind of something I like started and then was constantly just like updating and changing and adding to. And I guess as I figured out what felt right in the song. And yeah, I mean, it's just that song is maybe the most like literal song I've ever written, even though there's some like metaphor or whatever imagery. It's all like just me in there. So childhood experiences and experiences of alienation and like not understanding why, you know, I was experiencing such isolation and just like hollowness, I guess. So obviously that song kind of took on more meaning for me as I went along. But yeah, the video was so cool. I mean, we also shot that at my parents' house, and my friend Alec Morgan helped me write it. We co-wrote it, co-directed it. And then our friends Kelly in the Chicago at Chromatone Studios, just like friends of ours, were like, it was kind of a thing where we were like, we know everybody that can do this, so let's just take a trip and see if we can do it all ourselves. So yeah.
Like a 5-minute movie.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, and the last song on the album, which I'm so happy you played today, Love Me When You Leave, it's a beautiful acoustic song. It's just such a peaceful way to close the record. And I think I read in an interview that somewhere in the middle of the writing process, you like to write the last song on a record, that it kind of lets you know where you're going to go, what the full picture of the record is. And what about that song conveyed the message that you thought this record wanted to give?
I think when I like write like a closer, I'm always trying to like sum up, it's like sum up the rest of the record, bring a bunch of things back together, and kind of like that full circle moment. And I also try to just have it be, I don't know, especially that song is just, there's so much on the record about death and loss and grief and struggle. And that song is about that too, but it's also about like the hope in that, and like, just like looking forward and like, I guess ruminating on like what what would you want in that situation when someone's leaving you like that. I don't know, you would hope that they would leave you some kind of sign or something, just to let you know they're there.
Well, and the title of the record, Die in Love, I mean, that's so profound, so beautiful.
Thanks.
Nothing. Well, your growth as a band has been very organic, and while you love playing music, it seems like you're pretty clear that the life of touring musicians is not necessarily the life for you, and that, life outside of a band is pretty important. And how does it feel, though, to be on tour playing these songs? Because you clearly enjoy it, and we're so happy you're out here performing live.
Yeah, I think we're always trying to reevaluate our relationship with touring and music. And I don't know. I think playing guitar and singing, that's like a part of my life. And unfortunately also like 14 hours of screen time in the green room is also part of my life. So I think it's just trying to figure out, I don't know. It's trying to figure out like how to be happy with that, how to balance things. I think we've struck kind of an interesting balance with the tour life thing. And I don't know.
What are some things you need to do on tour to kind of keep it sane for you, keep it healthy?
And just eat a bunch of candy. Sane candy. I'm like carcinogen maxing with all the junk food that I consume. But in terms of keeping it healthy, I'm still trying to figure that one out. Most of them are a lot better at that than me.
Well, I have to say the smile on your face when you said candy was so big, I can hardly deny you.
Yeah, I took down a whole thing of hot tamales. I don't know if you're into cinnamon candy at all.
Absolutely. That's a good one. Well, it's such a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you all so much for taking the time today. Absolutely love the new record, Die in Love.
We were just happy to play for you. You're a hero of ours, KEXP, the GOATs.
Well, we hope to see you again soon. It's Greet Death live here in the KEXP studios. A huge thank you to the band for this incredible performance. And we want to thank all of our listeners and viewers for making sessions like this possible. KEXP is listener powered. You can make a gift anytime at kexp.org. Make sure we continue to help you discover great new music and create great live sessions like this one. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll let you know every time we launch a new video. Once again, Greet Death live on KEXP. Discover new music at listenerpoweredkexp.org.